Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Here's Julian saying to throw. A strike downfield. He's loose down the middle. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buckeye! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he added the extra point. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Back to pass. It's Calandria. Under fire. Buried before he could blink.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
That's reeled in. It's Mills. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, that's one the defender would love to have back. Great coverage there on the corner route. That's a 50-50 ball. He just has to do a better job high-pointing it at the top. The receiver beat him to the ball and made a big play.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the back. Ready, go. Say it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get them on the ground quickly.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll run it. It's Jackson. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here we go. Ready. 22. On the move. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet. And this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers. Because right now, defensively, we have none.
Coming out with it, it's Barney. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Calandria. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ives. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Setting up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home, sees it, makes a tackle on the running back, and prevents the big play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on, man. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen.
Looking for a deep man. They tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Booster. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun on 3rd down, say it. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Got a man, it's Ives. There. Tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. That is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
They'll move the wide receiver. Ready, go! He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense.
Going for the big play. He's got it down the field. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much as the defense. QB runs in for 6.
snap in the shotgun. He makes his way into the end zone for the 2, and now they trail by just 13. So it's an 80-yard drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Running inside, it's Jackson. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
There's some room. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. It's complete to the left. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, past the line. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. He'll set up to throw. Big guy smells it. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Man, And aggressive play calls, everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
And send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeye! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Dude, 99 yards on one carry. He almost broke the 100-yard mark on one stinking carry. Nice job. You can see the speed. Nobody can catch him. What a big run.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Barney. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some...
Oh, he wants it all. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And the extra point is good. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Whistle sounds, but they got the timeout called just before the delay of game. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Throwing, say it. He spins that thing down the middle. He's got it on the outside. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. It's Barney. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here we go, they'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on his play instead of an incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Makes the grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. This will likely be the last play of the half. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Just about set to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barney. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl run.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Under fire. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's Sayin to throw. Oh, they're after him. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Sayin. He'll take a shot. Picked off to stop the threat. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And this is why I love sudden change situations. When you get a turnover, oftentimes coordinators like to take a shot right away. The defense is back out on the field. They're trying to communicate. Sometimes they're discombobulated. They're sleepwalking a little bit, and the offense takes advantage, taking a shot and coming up with an explosive play.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy, I think. They had an explosive play the play prior. They decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away, but the defense was ready for it. And what a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking long. Intercepted to stop the threat. Julian with the play fake. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long. Here we go. Ready? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. Sayin from the gun on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
He wants to change this route. Sayin. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
And here's the third interception of the night. Smashes ahead. They'll chase him out of bounds after that play, mark it at the 16-yard line.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They built the cushion, built the lead, struggling to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down the field. He's making the right reads, and this offense is in a groove.
Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Might be changing the route. Say it. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the stomping has commenced. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, or take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions. Trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
Looking to throw for it. Takes his shot. Got him downfield. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Powers through. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Husker!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Wants to throw. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
Number 91, set to kick this one away.
And he's going to bring this one out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Throwing, say it. Fires to the wideout. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he'll be brought down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Hauls it in, looking for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. He'll start this drive firing. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that's exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Running inside. It's Jackson. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do...
Snags it, and there's running room. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Buckeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Here's Sayin to throw. With the catch, it's Johnson. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Thanks to grab. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game. And
he puts through the extra point. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Barney. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll start this drive going to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field.
For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Touchdown, Buckeye! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barney. Makes a move. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Tries to do it himself on the draw, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Finds him. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And talk about getting excited just to lose it again. The offense gets the first down. You've got enough yards, but what do you have to do? Got to take care of the football. You can't cough it up. The defense forces the fumble, recovers it, takes all the wind and all the momentum back to their side.
The run inside. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. Finding some room. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Now facing a 3rd and long. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but